In India, 1/4 of the population live in total poverty. They are the Dalits, India's no-caste untouchables. This is the story of an ordinary untouchable, but an extraordinary woman. She has dedicated her life to fighting for the oppressed poor. Much has been gained since 1946, but now there is a new threat to survival. United, they're fighting back and building miles of mud walls to protect their land from the pollution and devastation created by the multinationals and the World Bank. Krishna Mal is an 82-year-old disciple of Gandhi. She has been proclaimed India's Joan of Arc by the Women's World Summit Organization in 1999 and crowned by her own government Lotus of India. Krishna Mal has transformed the lives of millions of India's no-caste untouchables known as Dalits. And as a result, she is known to her people simply as Amma, mother of all. At Christmas in 1968, in the Dalit village of Valivalam, 44 women, children and infants were locked in a building by their landlords and burnt alive.
In those days, there was no building, only a mud hut. In that they took refuge, but the hut was burned.
For Amma, the massacre at Valivaram proved a turning point, and in 1981 she succeeded in creating Lafti to unite and help her people.
Lafti is organizing them to contribute their labor to produce bricks. After producing bricks, Lafti workers will go from rich people to the government, get funds and build the house. Living in a decent house is the most important thing to live a happy, healthy life. They are ready to give their labor, but financially they are very poor, backward. Getting land is a source of income to maintain their life.
Lafti, Land for Tillers' Freedom, believes in self-sustainability, shared labour and community ownership as a way forward. Amma has always thought that there were two types of true injustice in India, one against the untouchables and one against women. As a result, the houses built with the assistance of Lafti are always owned in the name of the women to guarantee them security, decision-making power and a better future for their children. Amma has dedicated her life to the betterment of her people and is succeeding in bringing her people education, small industrial workshops, new agricultural projects and a livelihood, all built on the land she has acquired for the poor. But now there is a new fight for the agricultural land. Prawn farms run by multinationals and with backing from the World Bank. The reality is that unlike the earlier prawn aquaculture, intensive prawn farming brings profit for the few and leaves death and destruction for the many. Amma has raised loans through the State Bank of India to enable untouchables to buy their land and cultivate it, and has impacted upon government policy so that their status is being changed. But there is still so much to be done to redress the unthinkable poverty and backward status that India's untouchables are still enduring today. Amma is her people's heroine, and even in the middle of the struggle against multinationals, she dreams of building 10,000 new homes for the poor. But can Amma really weave Gandhi's traditional non-violent methods and overturn the powerful forces of globalization and the World Bank?